Hey y'all, so I thought I would come on here once again and give you guys little tips on how to land that job and how to separate yourself from the rest. If this is something that you like to dibble and dabble in, I think you should stay. This is a channel for you. So just keep watching. So I am on here and I'm bringing you 3 tips on how to ace that interview. As you know, if you don't follow me on my Instagram, I play dress up. I like to play dress up. But I am onboarding specialist by day. So I thought I would pair the two, and this is what we have. All right, so we got tip number 1. Tip number 1 is basically researching that company. You want to make sure that you're prepared and you have a little bit of knowledge and history on the company that you are applying for. And like I said before, I do not care if it is McDonald's. I do not care if it's Burger King. I do not care what the company is. Make sure you do some kind of research. If it's a family owned or if it's a franchise, just get a little research about the people that own it if they are local. So any little bit of research helps in that interview. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is very, very important. It's going to separate you from the rest. And it is practicing interview questions, like the common questions, like what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How did you react in this type of situation? What did you do? Like those type of questions. You can actually look up those questions and print them out. And if you have like a mom, a dad, or uncle, a sister that you can practice with, I would definitely do that. If you do not be afraid to go in the mirror and practice. Practice makes perfect. You want to make sure that you are confident in what you are saying, and also you want to make sure that your facial expression is welcoming and you're not coming in with a dry face. Make sure that you are talking with a smile. Like I've always heard when I was in banking, especially when we had to answer the phones with a smile. What does that mean? Make sure you have a smile in your voice. Make sure you have a pleasant tone when you are in the interview. So yes, make sure that you practice because practice makes perfect. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is, like I said in the other video, make sure that you dress appropriate. Make sure that you have on something that is talking before you even open your mouth. You want to make sure that when they pass by you, they're like, oh, she really is ready for this interview, or he is really ready for this interview. You want them to have a smirk on their face when they see you. Make sure that you dress appropriate and make sure that you put that shit on. Bonus tip is life skills. When you go in an interview, make sure that you give eye contact. Eye contact is like so important. When you are introducing yourself to someone, you want to give them eye contact and a firm handshake. There is nothing worse than you saying, hi, my name is, and reaching your hand out for a handshake and you get, that drives me insane. What is that? If you have to practice your handshake with your mom, dad, uncle, anybody, make sure you practice your handshake. You don't want to go in and crush their hand. Handshake, the wet noodle is just like, what is that? I can't stand it. If you enjoyed these tips, please let me know down in the comments. And if you have any tips, put it down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. And also, these tips are not just for the work field, like getting employment. These tips are also used for our entrepreneurs because, you know, if you're prepared, if you're ready, if you're dressed well, and you have that eye contact, you have that firm handshake, if you're trying to get that loan, if you're trying to get that grant, if you're trying to get your foot in the door, we're trying to, build your business, these tips do help. So they do not just lie in the work field, it's for my entrepreneurs as well. I love it here, and I'm gonna be consistent, y'all, because life gets in the way, and sometimes we can't, do what we plan on